Good morning, all of you B.Sc. second year students. Congratulations to all of you. During this academic year 2020-2021, the B.Sc. second year new syllabus, these are to be started effective from 2020. Among this new syllabus, from this semester third, we have studied two papers, paper 6th and paper 7th. Paper 6th, the new paper, fish disease management. Among this fish disease management, we have studied how fishes these are to be affected and diseased due to different pathogens and different infective organisms. From this paper, 4 units. Disease is a 4 units are to be considered. Among these 4 units, the first unit, general disease study and its management. From second unit and third unit, different pathogens, infective organisms, these are to be cause diseases to the fish. And from the fourth unit, how this disease these are to be harmful for the fish and how these are to be affect on the growing fish crops. Among which the first, etiology of fish disease. Disease is a demonstrable deviation from the normal state of health of an organism. Like other animals, fishes are also suffer from diseases. Means like that of the other animals, like that of the human beings, fishes are also affected. Fishes are also a different pathogen. These are to be cause the different effects. When the fish is diseased, it shows the unusual movement and unhealthy appearance. The study of these unhealthy and unusual movement is nothing but the study of disease. The body skin may have a film-like covering, blisters, watery balls on the skins, lesions, then damage on the skin, swelling on the skin, spotting on the skin, then gill cover, these are to be fed, then fins, these are to be necrotic, and color of the body is to be pale white or red white, and some spot these are to be appear on the body. It indicates that fish these are to be affected, fish these are to be diseased due to various infective organisms, various parasites. Like other animals, fishes are also attacked by the various parasite and becomes diseased. This create one of the most threat to the fish culturists and fish farmers, because these create one of the important problem to the fish culturists and fish technologies. On this intensive fish cultures, this is to be harmful and it is to be waste the maximum investment, or it is to be sometimes completely fish crop these are to be destroyed. It is therefore important to keep these fishes these are to be healthy in condition, keeping watching continuously healthy water these are to be available, and when fishes these are to be healthy, disease free, then these are to be good for the human being, then these are to be good for the organism consumption or the human consumption. The great majority of the infections these are to be occur, diseases of fishes, it can be caused either by bacteria, either by fungal, either by different protozoans, helminth, parasite, that is nematohelminths or the platyhelminths. Some fishes these are to be affected due to the nutritious condition, that is a nutritional disease. Means physically fish these are to be imbalanced, mental or the mental abnormalities these are to be occur. These mental abnormalities these are to be show, that is the behavior of the fish is to be unusual, and the fishes these are to be unusual behavior, or these are to be behavior abnormal conditions. Most of the diseases these are to be depend mainly on the two factors. One is the one for which aquatic environment which is to be live, which is to be found. This aquatic environment, these are to be caused, these are to be affect on the fish's life or on the fish's condition, and it is the environmental condition, these are to be affect, these are to be. Another important thing, due to the fish, these are the cold blooded animals, because they do not generate the energy, these are the dependent, hence they do not maintain their body temperature, and due to this condition, number of bacteria, number of pathogens, parasite, these are to be easily attack on the fish, and these two factors, these are more dangerous for fishes to cause the fish disease. And that's why from causative point of view, the different diseases may be caused due to various factors, due to various parasites. Among these parasitic conditions, the parasitic infections, the disease which is to be caused by the fungi, bacteria, protozoa, worms, then platyhelminthes, nematohelminthes, crustaceans, mollusca, all these are called as the parasitic infections. Parasitic infection means nothing but the varieties of the different parasite, these are to be affect on the fish, and due to this parasite excessive growth, fish become lethargic, weak, inactive and lazy, and abnormal behavior, these are to be behave. That's why these are called as the parasitic diseases. Non-parasitic diseases, apart from these above various parasite, that is bacteria, fungi, worms, then mollusk, crustaceans, protozoa, these are to be not affected on the fish, but diseases which is to be caused by the aspections and the miscellaneous conditions, the fish, its body is to be abnormal, it is some mutation, some changes, these are to be occur in the fish body, and fish mentally, these are to be disturbed, and when any animal, any organism, these are to be mentally disturbed, then it show the unbehavior, it show the a changing behavior, and it is to be called as the non-parasitic diseases, non-parasitic conditions. When a pathogen or a group of pathogens attack on fish population, the disease spread very quickly among the fish, and it soon assumes epidemic, become more causative like that of the today's corona, because we all know that we are suffer due to the corona, which is a pandemic disease and spread various countries. In our country also it is to be continuously spreading. Similarly, these parasites, these are to be caused on organisms, and these are to be change their complete life of organisms. All these conditions, it is to be called as the fish disease. Means not only the human beings, not only the animals or the cattle, birds, these are to be suffer from the these parasite, these are to be affect on these animals, but also fishes are also suffer, and when such fishes or when affected fishes, these are to be consumed by any human being, consumed by any animal, then ultimately these are to be show the adverse effect on the animals. Sometime it is to be act as a poison, and when poison, these are to be consumed by human being or the animal, these are to be dead, these are to be died due to the consumption of the these poisons. For that purpose, study of fish disease, these are to be most important, these are to be most useful. Day by day, due to the increase in the population and decrease in scarcity of food, the available food, these are to be found occur in our country, these are to be minimized, and to fulfill the hunger, there is a chance, there is a way to increase the animal production or the fish production. When these fishes, these are to be healthy, nutritive, then these are to be best for the human being. But suppose these fishes, these are to be disease causative, various bacteria, various fungi, worm, these are to be cause the abnormalities or the diseases among the fishes, and such affected fishes, these are to be consumed by the human being. Ultimately human being, these are to be suffer from the different diseases. For that purpose, this fish pathology or the fish disease management, it is most important today everywhere. Among the culture of fish, culture of pond, or among the fish culturists or the fish farmers. This is one of the important most threat which is to be observed occur among the Indian